Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Handshake. My name is Amal Chowdhury and today we will be talking about how Indian foreign policy took big strides under the External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar. India's diplomacy under diplomat turned Foreign Minister S Jaishankar has become agile and bold. Traditionally, India is not known for making powerful statements with regards to situation in the Kashmir, and despite the circumstances which necessitate use of force, the Indian government has always couched itself in normative language. India has tried to project itself as a nation with moral force, drawing on the legacy of the likes of Aurobindo Ghosh and other national movement stalwarts. However, the recent chaos in international politics with an isolationist America under Trump, a muscular and revanchist China, and its satellite state terror exporting Pakistan have necessitated display of strength on the part of India to protect own interest. This was on display in conducting surgical strikes across the LOC to destroy a terrorist camp, the swift response of Indian army to Chinese incursion in the Doklam Plateau, as well as abrogation of Article 370. Here are three statements by diplomats under S Jaishankar-led Ministry of External Affairs that show India is willing to give it back to those who try to harm its co-interests. POK is a part of India and one day we will have physical jurisdiction over it. While addressing a press conference on the 100 days of the new government in September, S Jaishankar said, "Our position on POK has always been and will always be very clear. POK is part of India and we expect one day that we will have the physical jurisdiction over it." While addressing the issue of talks between the two countries, Jaishankar stated that part of the problem is that Pakistan is only doing talking. It has not been doing anything other than this. The other statement was, "Bear in mind the friendly relations between us and desist from making such remarks." In response to Malaysian Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad's statement supporting Pakistan on scrapping of Article 370, MEA spokesperson Ravish Kumar said, "Bear in mind the friendly relations between the two countries and desist from making such remarks." India buys more palm oil from Malaysia than China and Pakistan put together. Indian importers took the statement as a cue that the government might retaliate with import duties. The Malaysian palm oil market took a hit. Post Kumar's statement, the crude palm prices in Malaysia dropped to the lowest since October 3 to $518 a ton. The next statement was, China has illegally acquired Indian territories. A recent statement by MEA spokesperson Ravish Kumar has openly called out China's bluff on Kashmir. China sides with Pakistan and poses as a neutral mediator while the country itself has illegally occupied vast tracts of land in erstwhile princely state of Jammu and Kashmir in Aksai Chin, as well as the territory transferred to it by the Pakistan under China-Pakistan Boundary Agreement of 1963. We expect other countries to respect India's sovereignty and territorial integrity. China continues to be in occupation of a large tract of area in Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. It has illegally acquired Indian territories from POK under so-called China-Pakistan Boundary Agreement of 1963. He said, India's approach towards China and the boundary questions had remained rather passive. By this statement, Kumar has hinted a paradigm shift in India's stance. India is expecting a quid pro quo from China on vital interests. While the national power gap between India and China is gigantic, latter cannot ignore India's threat. So this is it from this episode of The Handshake. For more such videos, keep watching My Nation.